Hey everybody, I'm Tim and this is my first ever YouTube video and I'm so excited to film that today. I actually wanted to get started on my channel a long time ago. I just couldn't get myself to because I'm way too lazy for life. And today I actually thought, you know what, sit your ass down and get this going. So, this is my first ever YouTube video and if you're interested in what I'm doing and what this channel will be all about and what this video will all be about, then keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you subscribe down below. Maybe leave a comment if you want to. So I'm actually very happy, and let's get this started. So I thought I recently bought the Mannz MUA Life's a Drag palette, and I've been obsessed. I've been using this, non-stop. I've now had it for like maybe 2 weeks or something like that. So I've used it like a couple of times, and this is my new holy grail. I don't need any other eyeshadow palette. Those bitches can leave. I only need that one. And I thought, you know, why don't do it justice and do my first ever YouTube video about that. Even though it's a little late. I'm like probably like 4 months late to the party or something like that. So don't judge me for that. I hope you still enjoy the video even though I'm not up to date. Yeah, and I hope you just enjoy it. I'm just gonna do some eye looks with it. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. Okay y'all, I just zoomed you in a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. And I actually thought, you know, since the Life's a Drag palette has a very colorful side and a very neutral side, I'm going to do one eye by using the colorful side and the other eye by using only the neutral side. So you can pretty much see how versatile this palette is. So yeah, let's get right into it. I already primed my eyes with my Makeup Revolution concealer and set that with my Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder. Then I'm taking on my Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush the shade Kai Kai and use it as a transition shade. On a smaller blending brush, I'm taking the shade Pageant Queen and blending it into the outer half of the pink. To ensure that there are no harsh lines, I'm taking my Zoeva blending brush again and blend along where the two colors meet. I used Snatched on a tapered blending brush as a crease shade. After blending out the crease shade, I used a small paddle brush and the light blue color Kiki and placed it on the outer corner of my lid. As an all-over lid shade, I took Beat on a Real Techniques packer brush and put it all over my lid. To really make the color pop, I used the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray and sprayed the brush a couple of times. With a large fluffy paddle brush, I took the shade Kiki and blended it along my lower lash line. On a smaller, denser paddle brush, I took the dark blue shade Fishy and really packed it close to my lash line to deepen it up. As an inner corner highlight, I used Campy on a small pointed paddle brush and really packed it on my inner corner to make it pop. Last but certainly not least, I used Beat on a small paddle brush as a brow bone highlight. And that pretty much finishes up our colorful look. So let's move over and do the neutral eye. Now to start off my neutral eye look, I dipped my NYX blending brush into the shade Sickening and used it as a transition shade. Then I took the same brush again and dipped into the shade Hunty to deepen up the transition shade. With my Real Techniques packer brush, I dipped into the shade Legendary as an all-over lid shade. To deepen up the outer corner of my lid, I took a pencil brush and the shade Mug. For my crease, I used Crate on a tapered blending brush. As a transition shade for the lower lash line, I took Thickening on a large fluffy paddle brush and blended it along my lower lash line. Then I took Mug on a smaller, denser paddle brush and packed it closer to my lash line to give it more depth. As an inner corner highlight, I chose Cake Face on a small, dense brush to really pack it on. On a different small, dense brush, I took Bead and used it as a brow bone highlight. Okay, so you guys, I just quickly popped on some mascara and some lip gloss to finish off this look. And I think you all know what I'm going to say, because I am in love with this palette. I can't find anything wrong with it. The shadows are pigmented, creamy, and they blend well. The only shade that is not as pigmented is Kiki, but that is a common, not flaw, but you know, Manny explained in this video that he wanted this shade to be more a light wash of color, and not that pigmented. Yeah. In general, I like them all. I can only recommend this palette to you, especially if you're looking for a palette that is very colorful but also very neutral. This is pretty much the palette you need. It retails for $45 US or 40 euros, which is up there but not the most expensive palette, and it's definitely worth it because you get great shadows and the quality and the price, it's worth it, 100%. Okay, so you guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. I am so happy that I filmed my first YouTube video because it was so much fun. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video just as much as I did filming it. So yeah, you can subscribe down below and leave a comment if you want to. I would be pretty happy if you did and if you would join me for the next video. So see you then, bye bye.